Welcome to Mr. and Mrs. B's channel on YouTube. Tonight's production, Dinner for One, will be by me, Mr. B, and Mrs. B. No, I'm just fooling. I'll explain more about that later, but Mrs. B, she's taken one of our teen boxers to her weekly training. Totally needs it. Anytime I get up from my seat just to go out for a few minutes, takes my seat. No, every time. But anyways, they're good girls. Our two boxers, our one basset hound, who's already trying to get out because he knows what's coming. But they're all good. We love them all. She'll join me later. But anyways, I thought I would just maybe eat this beautiful little chili got from Linda's Fiery Treats. And just schmooze. So if you have a chili or something spicy and you just want to enjoy the spice while I enjoy this spice, come join me. So anyways, what I do have is it's a yellow Minnesota heater, and I know it's worked for other people to kind of block the background so you can maybe see it and focus instead of me. But there she is. It's got a little tail, beautiful color. I sure hope you can see it. But yeah, and usually Mrs. B and I will both share. Kind of similar to Uncle Bull Cow, Mrs. Bull Cow. We will generally cut it in half and look inside, make sure there's nothing, no creepy crawlies. And then we'll both take a taste of the pepper and just kind of log it. Just kind of write what we think it smells like, it tastes like, what the burn's like. And, like I've said, this is only video number 3. But we're newbies. So these things are often very, very spicy for us, where somebody who's been doing this for a while has a much higher heat tolerance. So let's cut this open and see what happens. Excuse me. And this one, very pretty. I don't know if you could see it with the white, but if you can, pretty cool. It's got, I think, pretty decent walls, and it looks like half of it is placenta. And from what I understand is that the heat's in the placenta, not the seeds. That's what I've learned. And I'm seeing some oils and some juiciness. To me, this one smells citrusy. A little bit of spice smell, a little bit of chili smell. I get a mild bell pepper smell, but it looks pretty amazing. So grab your forks and your knives, and let's cut into this. How do you eat your pod? With your fingers? Oh, that's good. Very juicy. A light bell pepper flavor. Very mild. I'm not getting much of a burn so far. What I am getting, a little bit on the tongue. It's a good pepper. Actually, those would be wonderful on a salad. Probably something like fish. Pretty nice. If I can, what I'll do is I'll try to take some photos of this and include it in the video so you can get a better look of what this pepper looks like. Really, everything we've gotten from Linda's Fiery Treats. This is the second shipment of fresh winter pods. Delicious. Love them. And being, new to this, kind of getting into the pod thing late in the game. Not a lot of fresh pods out there, but if anybody knows where I could get some more fresh pods right now, please let me know. Comment. Oh, so good. It's pretty nice. A yellow Minnesota heater. Who knew? This one is super mild. This one I'm actually going to say is more like a 1. I would equate this to the spice of Tabasco, maybe? Maybe even milder. Super flavorful, though. Excellent flavor. Super juicy. This would be good for anybody out there who's new like us, eating pods. Our boxer, super needy. He's going to be scratching at the door trying to go out until I let him out. Enjoy the scenery. Sorry about that. And I'm also, here's one apology too. Actually, a couple apologies. So this is only our 3rd video, and just been filming on the phone, although we have a nice camera for Mrs. B's work. We have a really nice camera, a good audio system, but we just wanted to see what we could do, especially if we want to do a live video, things like that. So right now, this is pretty simple. I'm sure we'll do other ones with our camera, maybe better sound, kind of play around. But, excuse me, what I didn't realize until after videotaping our intro yesterday, and also our first League of Fire Death by Chocolate Primatali challenge, product by Harvest 912 and chilies from Uncle Bokow. Good stuff. We finished the bottles. I've already ordered 4 more bottles. So I'm sure I'm totally annoying Kit at Harvest 912. Sorry about that. But love your products. Super good. But what I noticed afterward, transferred it to the computer so that I can put it in the video editing software, was that the color was horrible. Truly horrible. I may have been messing with the settings on my phone yesterday. I don't know what happened. It looked like everything was the color of beige. I had a beige face, a beige shirt. Mrs. B was beige. We were all beige. Color was totally washed out. So before I even uploaded those, I had to spend hours. I think I finally went to bed at 3 a.m. yesterday, right after I uploaded those videos, and then uploaded our challenges to League of Fire website. The YouTube video of us doing the chug. And I had to do just as much color correction as I can do. And again, I'm also a newbie at that, working with the video software. But I was able to get the color, not great, but much better than it was. So sorry for what that looked like. It wasn't very good. If you have a chili or something else with you, a bell pepper, a jalapeno, serrano, it's ready for another bite. It's time to go in. So again, sorry for what that looked like. Some thank yous. So I kind of mentioned it yesterday, I think. My mind was a little bit hazy. Me and Mrs. B eating those chilies, but really want to thank Uncle Bokow, Mrs. Bokow, Harvest 912, Tad and Kit, Linda's Fiery Treats, and many others for getting Mrs. B and I interested and motivated to go beyond our just basic chili eating, which was totally fine. We enjoyed it. Hot sauce, chilies, things like that. League of Fire, you have all taken us to the next level, and it's a lot of fun. So, really, if anybody has any interest in having things, stepping it up a little bit, having a little more heat, great hot sauces by Uncle Bokow. You can check out his link in the description or in the video or two yesterday. I'm not sure if they made it to both, but they should have made it to one. Excuse me. League of Fire have some great hot sauces. Some of those may be too hot. but you can always just add a tad, just a little bit to your food. And then Harvest 912, their Mad Cow products, phenomenal. Just phenomenal. That's all I could say. That's the second thank you, Harvest 912, for the delicious products and making me and Mrs. B's journey easier. Because when the products taste so good, and they do, it just makes it so much easier to want to try more and more. Pardon me. I've heard stories of people trying very, very super hot, spicy foods, and some of these challenges online, doing it just as, hey, somebody else did it, let me see if I can, and getting burnt off it, and maybe getting turned off, as opposed to working your way up, which is what Mrs. B and I are trying to do. And sorry, time for a bite. Otherwise, I have a tendency to just keep talking and talking. Grab your forks and cheers. So gradually working your way up. But League of Fire just joined it. Oh, that one had a lot of placenta. That's pretty good. Still about a 1.5. Pretty fun. So you register at leagueoffire.com and you can look at their products. You can look at the challenges. Before we even stepped up our heat, and even before we did that challenge yesterday, we watched so many of these wonderful videos on YouTube. There's so many. There's just too many to mention. But if you want to see some cool ones, you're going to hear me say his name a lot, Uncle Bullcow. Wonderful. League of Fire. You're going to learn about a lot of names and just have fun. It's fun watching. It's fun participating. And in fact, ordered some more League of Fire challenge products from different producers, and including League of Fire. Waiting for those to arrive. And then when they do arrive, hopefully Mrs. B will join me, and both of us will try to step it up a bit and try to get our numbers a little bit up on that board. There's really almost no way we're not going to make it to number one, and we're really not trying to. We're just trying to have fun. Just like these videos, they're just to be fun. And also, so all the people that did watch our videos and that will be watching our videos, all of you who have liked, those of us subscribed and shared, commented, met some really nice people. Thank you all so very much for your support. Thank you for sharing your interest with us and supporting us and what you like and what you love to do. Cheers. It's so cool to see comments that are positive. There's enough negativity out there, and we're not into the drama. But look forward to meeting all of you in the chili world. Hopefully one day. Many of you, some of you. I'm not on social media, so really, if you want to get a hold of us, if you leave an email or some other way to contact you, would love to grow our relationships, know each other in the chili community. Trying to think what else. Anyways, that was a delicious pepper. Which gets me back to that interesting introduction about Dinner for One. So that one I have to thank my Aunt Louise. Some years ago, her and Uncle George were watching TV, and there was a little TV short. Sometimes they have cartoons, sometimes they have Three Stooges. They had this 1963 broadcast, I believe, and the introduction's in German, because and there's other videos, you could find them all on YouTube. This one's our favorite, and it's called Dinner for One by Freddie Fritton and May Warden, British comedians. Very funny. A lot of the shows that Mrs. B and I watch they're way beyond reruns. They're reruns of reruns. film noir, the old crime shows. Columbo, we watch those probably 4 or 5 times a week. We just love the old shows and some of the new shows too. But this Dinner for One, and I'll put the link in the description. If you like old comedies, check it out. It's pretty funny. Just kind of bear with the introduction in German. It's just a minute or so, and then the skit is all in English. And without saying too much, it involves Freddie Frinton, who's playing the butler, and May Warden, who's the I don't know if she's a widow, but it's just him and her. It's her house, very fancy, salad fork, dinner forks, fine wine, pinkies up, the whole thing. And check out the skit. I'm not going to blow it for you. If you want to check it out, watch it. Let me know if you've seen it before. Let me know if you've seen other versions. It's been filmed many times. If you like it, if you have other suggestions of similar comedy skits, whatever. But I like to share things with other people that we enjoy. Share things with us that you enjoy. And other than that, that's about it. I'm going to get out of here before these candles go out. No, I'm still here. But please, if you like this, click the like button. Subscribe to our channel. Please share it with others if you think they would enjoy this. And we're going to try to do another video later today when Mrs. B gets back from teen dog training. And